All right. This is Intuitive Empress coming to you for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am Intuitive Empress. Welcome to my channel. I do appreciate everyone who comes out and supports me. Thank you to my subscribers, new and old. All right. Thank you so much if you are a returning visitor or if you are someone who is joining for the first time. Please remember that these messages are general, so some things may resonate, others may not. Take what resonates, leave the rest, eat the meat, and don't get choked up on that bone, okay? If it does not apply, let it fly. Time and energy is fluid, so I could be speaking to your past, present, and future energies. Also, there is no gender in the tarot, so no matter what gender is on the card, if it resonates for you, then it was meant for you. All right? Let us get in. If you would like to donate to the channel, it is much appreciated, and thank you in advance. If you would like a personal read, that information is in the description. I do ask that you do like and comment and interact with the channel. As you interact with the channel, I can better interact with you and pick up on your energies. Okay? Please follow the information in the description for the readings and donations. Please do not get scammed. I am not on any other social media platforms. So if someone is on there, that is not me. Please do not be fooled. Please do not be taken advantage of by someone emailing you, DMing you, calling you, or sending you a message via the comment section here regarding a message. I would never reach out to you personally. All readings are voluntary by following the instructions in the description. All right. Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy for my Cancers? Holy Spirit, overall energy for my Cancers. Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy for my Cancers? Holy Spirit, what's the overall energy for my Cancers, please? All right, I think this is me. I don't think I'm getting a good shuffle in here. There we go. There we go. Holy Spirit. There we go. All right, so we have Unfinished Symphony. I've been getting that a lot for you, my Cancers, it seems. Or it just seemed like it came out a lot over the last few readings. On the bottom of the deck, there's a change in the wind. Let's get more into that. All right. So the first card that came out was the Fool card. Someone's going on a new journey. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Coins. We have the Ten of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. We have Leo energy. We have Sagittarian energy. We have Taurus energy on the deck. We have water energy with the Knight of Cups. We have fire energy with the Page of Wands. Okay? So let's get into this message. We have the Fool, someone who started out on a journey. Spiritual, a journey of transformation, or a journey of love. A journey of waiting for a particular harvest, for stability. The wheel has made a turn, but I can't necessarily say it's in your favor because this is a card of karma. It is a card of cycles, ending of new beginnings possibly. But I'm looking here and I see the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So I see energy that is passionate, enthusiastic, but immature. An energy that does not see the whole picture. You could be young or young well, I'll say immature, either by age or by growth and grounding, okay? And then we have the Knight of Cups, partnered with the Page of Wands, which is a very passionate, fiery energy. You also have the Knight of Cups that moves fast towards a goal, but can move out just as fast with that love. We have someone who has been waiting on stability, on a harvest, but we have someone who is heavily burdened by the choices that they made. So what I'm getting from this is that, Cancer, you have unfinished symphonies in your life. Because you may not have been ready for certain things when it came to love and life. You may have been a little bit too hot-headed, emotional, sensitive, man or woman. Sensitivity is not a bad thing. Sensitivity can sometimes trigger you in areas and ways that you may not have been triggered. So someone that's easily triggered, someone who does not like authority. And you paid the price for that. This could also be someone in your life that's embodying this. But whomever it is, is holding up your harvest and placing a burden on your shoulders. Let's get some clarity on this. The first card out the gate that landed on the Seven of Coins was the Seven of Cups. This is a card of illusions, of choices, of fantasy and confusion. Interesting. So, what this gives me is that either you or someone you're dealing with has an unexpected expectation about the harvest that you should have, or that you should have, or they should have. It was just an illusion. It could have been that you were working with someone on something and they promised you big things and they didn't come to fruition. Or perhaps you didn't put in the work necessary for things to come to fruition because you were working on an illusion, a fantasy, or maybe even had confusion on how to make things manifest. The next card out is Temperance. That card is for moderation, patience, balanced emotions, and yin and yang, male and female, balance of male and female energy. Someone, Temperance on the Page of Wands. Someone, either you or someone else, did not have patience, did not have a balance in your emotions, and did not use moderation. Moderation in drinking, partying, spending money, and overindulgence of some sort. And there are all kinds. So take what resonates. We have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgic energies, memories, thinking of the past. That's the burden that sits on you or the person you're dealing with or a family member. Past memories are holding up the blessings because either you or the person that's around you that's affecting it is causing a stagnancy. It's causing a weight to be put on your shoulders because it seems like you cannot move forward, which is why you have the unfinished symphony. We have the Five of Pentacles, which goes with this because if you or someone that you're around that affects you financially is not using moderation, is not patient, it can cause you to feel insecure, lacking, in poverty, worrying, and feeling lost. I put that on the fool who stepped out on faith. But what are you stepping out on? Faith without works is dead. Are you stepping out in faith because you agreed to do something but didn't put in the necessary effort and time, didn't have the necessary patience or moderation? Even when you're building a business, it takes time to build that business. It takes effort. Did you just go out and get your LLC or open the doors of a shop or open up a online something but did not put in the work and have the patience to do so? Or if you did you spend more than your budget could handle on this? Did you grow too big, expecting a harvest? We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about enthusiasm, being energetic, and discovery, along with the other things that I mentioned before. Somebody was very energetic and enthusiastic about something, either you, Cancer, or the person that you were dealing with, friends, family, lovers, was eager to discover what was going on and what was going to happen, but did not have the patience, did not have the discipline to do it, or was so busy stuck in the past that the faith became null and void because you were worried about what happened to you in the past, that you couldn't move forward in a certain endeavor that the Holy Spirit wanted you to. We have the Hangman. This is a pause, a surrender, letting go of control, and new perspectives. I'm putting this over the Knight of Cups because, again, this is a card of emotion and intuition, but it's fast-moving energy. Sometimes you can move too fast that you don't see all of the pieces on the chessboard so you can make the proper move. And when you don't, you go into checkmate and lose the game. Okay? So Spirit is saying it's time for you to take a pause. Surrender to the purpose. Let go of your control issues on how you think that it should go and gain new perspectives. Perhaps you or the person that you're dealing with had a hard time seeing new perspectives, letting go of control, surrendering, or just even taking time out to just think things through. Thinking before you react. Listening more than speaking. Sometimes you are not a know-it-all or the smartest person in the room. And either you or your person had a problem with that. Why? Because either you or your person was in the Seven of Swords energy. There was lies, there was deceit. Someone was wearing a mask. Someone was strategizing. Someone was playing chess, but didn't foresee what happened with what was happening with the Wheel of Fortune. Things were evolving and changing in your favor, but because it wasn't a quick fix. You were waiting on the harvest with the Seven of Coins. You got caught up in the illusion and fantasy, which caused you to be confused or This could have been the person that you were dealing with. There was an unexpected twist of fate here. For some of you, you or your person strategized against the other, wearing a mask, pretending to be someone or something that you were not, trying to get ahead, when you should have been working together. You were working against each other with two different visions. For some of you, you or your person could have had an inner battle, a struggle, difficulties, or found yourself having differences of opinion. But I'm sensing that, because difference of opinions is not always a bad thing, but I feel like you or your person never wanted to agree to disagree. Somebody always wanted to be right. What that means with the Two of Wands is that it didn't matter how much careful planning you or your person did. If you had two visions and you were divided, the house wasn't going to stand. And in the end, one or both of you ended up looking like the fool. Because things went the way it did, you or your person, or both of you, just was burnt out, couldn't take it anymore, and decided to walk away, to escape, to abandon the connection or the partnership. This could even be work. For some of you, you or your person could have been afraid of the connection, afraid of the change. And so it caused you to walk away, making the other feel abandoned. But what we have again here, again, is the Wheel of Fortune. Karma has entered the building, good or bad. It symbolized a turning point. This is a card of you walking into or walking away from your destiny. And for some of you, you walked away from your destiny. For others of you, it could have been your person. Wow. We have the Six of Wands. Someone was so confident, so gung-ho on being the winner of the argument, the winner at any cost. And it caused double energy. Because of attachments to the past, being stuck in ego, having toxic influences, family, friends, associates, and because of materialism and greed, a tower arrived in your life and came tumbling down. That unexpected upheaval, an unwanted change. Because the divine stepped in and said enough is enough. Wow. This tower caused an ending, a big change, but it was designed to cause transformation and a spiritual awakening in you and or your partner. With the 9 of Wands, this ending came because it was just a straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever the last thing was, the last conflict, the last act of disobedience. And what it did is it put a halt to what God had planned for your wish fulfillment, your contentment, your satisfaction. And you refused to see what God was doing, so you could not be grateful and show gratitude for the blessing that He had been bestowing on your life. For some of you, either you or your person, through the gift of the person He placed into your life, back in His face, because it didn't look like you wanted it to look. It didn't come in a package you expected it to come in. It didn't speak the way you wanted it to speak, act the way you wanted it to act. For many of you, you or your person found out too late that person was the love of a lifetime. Or that opportunity was the opportunity that was going to set you up. Yeah. So when you would have had the love again of your life, that deep soul connection, you felt that deep soul connection with your person and your person felt it with you. That true partnership, that true romantic relationship. Because there was no balance. Because either you or your person failed to truly commit and give in to those deep romantic feelings that you were feeling. You and or your person found yourself in defeat, loss of that loved one when they walked away, leaving you with a painful ending. The 10 of Swords fell on the tower. So when the tower happened, somebody felt betrayed. Somebody was hurt. Be it you or your person or both of you. And it did not have to be that way. I'm going to pull from this deck for this reading. See, messages are flying out all over the place. Wow. 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 On the Nine of Wands card, we had two cards come out. Someone that was discriminating, antagonistic, and bullying. Either you or your person was a bully, was antagonistic, and discriminating. All because of the outer appearance of something. Your refusal or their refusal to look at this a little bit deeper in the spiritual realm. Someone that was all in their head about this connection, which caused one or both of you to walk away. Someone that was critical and too logical to be transformed into that power couple that you were supposed to be. This situation turned toxic and abusive. Someone being rude, belittling, disrespectful, mentally, emotionally, or physically abusive. Someone was too judgmental, superficial. Someone who was ambitious but overly so, to the point of being pushy, having no limits in what you would do to reach that goal, being ruthless. Someone who got angry easy. Someone who was hot-headed. You couldn't tell them anything, or they couldn't tell you anything. Being unpredictable. Not knowing when the next time you or your person was going to pop off. We have stubborn. You or them or both may have been strong-headed, unwilling to change, and pig-headed. This drained you both out. For some of you, you were trying to change someone when it was up to them to want the change, and it was up to God to deal with them about the change. But one of you or both of you were trying to make that person change. Someone was neurotic, unstable, unbalanced. This left you both being defensive, opposing each other. One or both of you could have justified their actions to protect their ego, not wanting to be wrong or the one to say that you were sorry or that you made a mistake. One of you or both of you could have been opportunists, trying to gain an advantage by planning against the very thing that could have been the thing for you. So you or your person became apathetic, or both, indifferent, disinterested, and cold. The relationship became toxic. Someone was always stirring up chaos, breaking things, eating the seed before it had a time to harvest. Harsh, unhealthy addictions. Because one or both of you were envious, one or the other, desiring what other people had, maybe even your partner. Some people were disconnected with themselves to not even know that you're fighting against the person you should be working with. You're living in the same house, and one person is spending up all the money, not thinking about that there was rent or mortgage or bills that needed to be paid or responsibility that needed to be handled. Someone was very thoughtless, inconsiderate, insincere, and selfish. Someone was very obnoxious, repulsive, unpleasant, and annoying in personality. Because someone was being dishonest, lying, cheating. This reading is getting long. I was not expecting this tonight, but the message is the message. Someone was a manipulator, pulling strings, scheming, rolling over anyone that got in your way. That's you or your person. You or your person could have become anxious in a way where you felt uneasy, concerned, and disturbed by the behavior of your partner, because someone was heartless, absolutely heartless, brutal, unloving, and harsh, but at the same time nosy, snooping, to learn something to hurt the other that could be used against them. Okay? Someone was using you, or you used someone else as a scapegoat to sacrifice them, to victimize them, to use them as a pawn. You or your person fell into a depression, an unhappiness, miserable, feeling like you had no purpose. Someone had bad habits, unhealthy habits that were detrimental to their health, to your health, to the health of the relationship. Someone lacked self-control because of an addiction. Someone was unwilling to face the truth. And someone was greedy, selfish, stingy, closed off, would not give, even when they had to give. And I don't mean, what I mean is, this person gave nothing into the connection, even though they had it. They would take things out of the household if you were living with that person. While you were paying all the bills, or they were paying all the bills, and everything the other person got in, or you got in, they would spend on themselves and not pay the rent, pay the bills, or just do something nice for the other. This left you or your person in regret, real shame, and disgrace. Disappointed because someone was selfish and self-centered. I'm going to leave this here because this message is long. But all of this contributed to the unfinished symphony that the Spirit is pulling out in this message. That is all I have for you, Cancers. I hope this message helped you on your journey and your path towards your life purpose. And I will see you next time.